Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of E-Rants. I am your host, Felix Longtrouse.
That's it.
All right, let's not waste more time. Let's get right into this reaction.
Average man outside don't care if you got on Steve Madden's or Yves Saint Laurent. He don't. That shit that y'all be competing with on your own. A nigga gonna fuck you if you got a Michael Kors bag or if you got a Birkin. A nigga's gonna fuck you if you in a Honda or if you in a Bentley. Those.
I don't give a damn if she's wearing G-Unit sneakers. G-Unit sneakers straight out of Reebok. If you're talking about Birdman lugs, I don't give a damn if she's wearing any of that. You know what I'm saying? Baby fat. Fat Farm. Who cares, bro? Dudes don't care. Does the vajayjay work? Is it moist? Is it moist? Is it able for me to insert my peen in there? So I'm gonna crack, son. If you cute, it doesn't matter. It really don't matter what you wear to a certain extent. You can't be out here looking like Felicia from Friday. But for the most part, it doesn't really matter, son. Like it's superficial to us. We just want you just to look cute. That's it. That's all we ask. Yeah, it might be a tall ass for some people, but hey, it is what it is. And have a decently nice body, natural. It is what it is. You know what I mean? That's just what a lot of dudes, or what I like. You know what I'm saying? We talk about. Let's keep going.
You in a Bentley. Those are not things being put forth by men as requirements. That's y'all competing with each other.
I don't think you're being honest.
But I agree with I definitely do agree with
Rico,
him,
you
though.
said before
Men in here.
I've
This is what I said before. I said this in our people's videos. A dude will tell joints exactly. It won't be like, you know how joints will expect you to read their mind? Like a lot of women expect you to read their mind, right? Like you're supposed to just know to do this. You're supposed to know that I wanted this. You're supposed to know. You should have like read the clues, like because I did a little side eye or something like that. Or I did this for you to approach. Like they want you to read their mind. And I feel like they think that men are the same exact way, right? I think they have the mentality of thinking just like men are thinking the exact same way we think. So even though they're telling us exactly what they want and what they like, they don't really like that. They really want something else. Kind of like when women say they want a nice guy, but they end up going for a bad guy. And you're like, where was the disconnect here, right? Like, where was the disconnect? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's a lot of stuff that women say that they want, but they just end up doing the exact opposite, right? And I think maybe they're thinking like this is how men are, but we don't operate like that. Men will tell you straight up, this is what we want. Oh, it might be something different. It might be a different day. No, this is what we want. We just told you we want this. Why is it? Oh, I think you're lying. Okay. It's like what do you want? What do you want? Let's keep going.
Men in here.
I see it all the time and I hear it all the time. Men are attracted to a woman that's.
Can I tell you something?
But you're talking about somebody who I've lived a life where I got to experience a lot of wealthy
See,
things.
this is a
Look,
thing.
so I can tell the difference. Yeah.
Look, niggas will fuck that.
Yeah.
Why them girls not white? All of these girls that they look for on TV, take away Kim Kardashian, take away select few ones, none of them ever got a fucking ring. They don't ever.
Don't take away. I know you focus on the ring part, but don't take away Kim Kardashian. She's what, 2 failed marriages? You know what I'm saying? And it can get worse for real. Now she's struggling. I think it came out that she was trying to get Odell Beckham, what do you call it? Him to get her pregnant and everything. It's a lot of factors, bro. It's a lot of stuff that I just feel like, hey, nah, let's throw Kim Kardashian in the mix too.
They know everybody trying to emulate and who everybody trying to be. None of them got a stable household. Pardon me. None of them got families with kids and a man, and they out in Dubai as a couple. These same chicks that everybody trying to be in Dubai by their motherfucking self with the sheiks get pissing on them for 25 grand.
True story.
Sheiks is making them fuck their kids for 50 grand. You don't see none of those girls with a man and a house and they showing themselves on Christmas with the matching pajamas. Very, very few of those same girls that we all want to be have that lifestyle. So y'all trying to find and emulate some shit that ain't even successful.
Yeah, that's the end of the video right there. Facts. Like, I don't know. That's my main thing I always say. I had to tell this to my wife a few times. Like, I was like, because she's surprised when I say, yo, a lot of dudes like natural joints. They don't like joints with BBLs. And she'd be like, what? I can't tell because you guys be going after liking these girls with BBLs and stuff. Like, yeah. We like, I feel like it's one of those you will like to just mess with something like that. Like, oh, this is a one-off thing. It's kind of like, let me put it in a sense I feel like a lot of women understand, right? There's women who say they want like an average size penis, right? They want a guy with an average size penis, not too big because it might hurt their JJ, but not too small because they want to feel you, right? They want just the decently sized joint, right? But of course, at the same time, they also want a big one, right? Because just off the strength of like, oh, it's a big penis, let me just try it out. That's why I think a lot of joints will say, right? At least that's why I'm thinking. I've heard a lot of joints say that. You feel me? So I feel like the same thing when it comes to like BBLs and stuff. Like, we see the BBLs, we're like, oh damn, that joint look all right. Like I definitely hit this joint, but wifing, no, I'm not gonna wife. Or even if I make her my girl, which I shouldn't. Only people who really doing that most of the time are like entertainers and athletes, and a lot of people are basing their lives off these entertainers and athletes who, to be honest with you, are not really intelligent and they're bad, terrible role models. Let's be real. So we see that, we're like, yeah, you're right, just hit that joint. We're not gonna wife. Keep it pushing. Like, it's just something just to have fun. You feel me? For some reason, they just, when you say that to a lot of women, they just like, no, because y'all just keep going after these BBL joints. Same thing when it comes to these things like, oh, she's wearing Birkin, she's wearing this, all this like fancy, nice stuff. We don't care about any of that stuff. You have that, it's cool, it's nice. To be honest with you, some people gonna say, try to use the name call and say you're insecure, you're soft, you're not a real man. But I would actually say that type of stuff would be a deterrent. I'll be honest with you. If I see a joint walking around Fendi'd out, she got Versace, all that stuff, she just looking fly on a Wednesday. Random Wednesday, like, damn, where you going out on a Wednesday? You know what I'm saying? You just looking fly for no reason. Yeah, I'd be a little bit like, yeah, this one's gonna be a problem. Like, I would see it as she gonna be a problem. This one's gonna be high maintenance, right? Even if I have the money, think of it right now, I make decent money. Like, even if I had the money, I'm not going to want this joint because I feel like this joint's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of upkeep. It's gonna be something that I gotta keep. Oh, she's gonna want like the finest things. If she's buying this for herself, she's gonna want her man, well, and rightfully so, wants her man to get up here. Like, she wants her man to be up here buying stuff that she never thought that she could afford to buy. That's what a lot of women want, right? So when I see this woman buying stuff that even I wouldn't buy for myself, like, I'm not buying luxury clothing and like just wearing it unless it's a special occasion, and it'd be a minuscule amount of luxury clothing. If you have like a whole bunch of this Versace, all these Tory Burch, bags, Chanel bags, all that stuff, it's just like, some people say, oh, Phila, you just intimidated? Yeah, maybe I'm intimidated. Maybe I'm intimidated. I'm just like, yo, this one's gonna run my pockets dry, son. She's gonna run my pockets dry. And also, I would think this, like, how did you get the money? That's the next question. I would want to know, like, how did she get the money? Oh, she can't get the money as a regular woman. She can, but it's just like, let's have a real conversation. Like statistically speaking, like, y'all not, women are making the money that dudes are making. So what? Damn, I know this guy. Step yourself. Dudes not making. I mean, Joyce ain't making the money that dudes are making. So when you start seeing this type of stuff without them having a sponsor for the most part, you're wondering, like, how did they get this? Like, how did they get this? Did they really? Yeah, especially if they're younger too, because we're talking about younger Joyce, like in their 20s, maybe early 30s, but for the most part, young Joyce. That's gonna be a big question. Like, how are they affording these type of stuff? If you're a businesswoman and working up the corporate ladder and everything, I wouldn't want to mess with you, because that means you'd have to have someone with masculine traits in order to move up that high. It's just a lot of factors, man. I'm telling you, but we really just don't care that you have that, and I feel like the perception is just like, you know, if a man was to do all that stuff, a lot of women would care. If a lot of dudes was going out dressed fly and everything, a lot of women care about that type of stuff when they see the dude, like, oh, he has money, he looks like he could take care of me. Like, yeah, he looks like he could take care of me. That's what I feel like. And and like I said before, I feel like a lot of women are just looking at it like through their lens. They're not trying to understand. Like, I feel like a lot of men understand how women think, but a lot of women don't understand how men think. And I feel like that's where the disconnect is, right? Because you could clearly see, like I said, like, a lot of these girls and all that stuff, they're not getting married. All these girls, these boss chicks, they're not finding love. They're being in their 40s, still try to do boss. They're like, yeah, you don't need no man, all that stuff. They don't look happy. They look as a pseudo happiness. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I would feel that people would just look at the surroundings and see how this thing is. Even Kim Kardashian, like I said, he knocking out Kim Kardashian, 2 failed marriages, and she's a baby mother of 4. try to have more kids and everything. And it's just, she's rich. Yes, she could cry in her, what is it people say, crying a Rolls Royce, I guess. I don't know, but hey, I still don't see her as being really happy. She's not happy. She's happy, but she's not happy. She wish she had a relationship. She wish she could just move forward. Trust me, a lot of these joints act like they don't care. They care. They care, right? But you see, and she has everything. Kim Kardashian has everything. Like money can buy, honestly. And there's a lot of joints out here who are living a good life and still can't find a dude. Because dudes don't look at the material stuff like women do. Women look at all the stuff. Men mainly look at the physical. I mean, let's just be real. All right, but what do I know? I'm just down the internet, right? Hey, but if you stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way you'll be more diverse in the voice. Same time, leave a like. Because life definitely let me know I'm doing the stand-up job. Comment, all that stuff. Share with your friends, your buddies, your pals, your loved ones. And that's all I got to say. Peace and blessings. You ugly mofos. Why did I struggle to say that? And I'm out.